一つの嘘と存在しない終点のため 私たちは
Hey guys, it's zKodla, and Hoyo-verse just released the Myriad Celestia trailer for Acheron titled Kyoden, a cleave across the transient world. I'm very excited for a Myriad Celestia trailer. I'm just afraid that I scream. So it's like afternoon here right now. So alright guys, without further ado, let's watch it together. Alright guys, are you ready? I know I am not. I am not ready. Okay. Wait. This dude sounds like Kevin. Anyways, let's just focus on the Myriad. Okay, yeah, this was in the description. Yeah. Oh my god, she has the signature eyeliner, dude. What? Wait. 70,000 Nagazora. Into the, okay, yeah, the top signal sounds a lot like the divine keys. What? Wait. True? True? Bronya? That's literally like... Wait, what? Oh my god. Wait, the song at the back sounds like it's kind of giving me lightning. Wait, and then it's gonna be wind, right? After this? If it's gonna be wind, I'm gonna... Mist? Dude, don't make me cry in the afternoon, dude. Oh, Anna Sherrick. She forged it. Oh my goodness. Abyss Flower. Whoa, and then Sentience. And then Flame Scion. Wait, Flames. Binding. Corruption. This is Kevin, isn't it? Oh, do you guys hear the Honkai World Diva? A bit, like a rendition of it. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm crying, dude. Alicia! There's no way, this is Kevin Kaslana. Only one could... Wait! Isn't that Yai? This has Kevin all written over it. This is... Eventually will become Oni. And... The end... Finality... That's supposed to be finality, like a parallel guys. All these are parallels, not exactly the same. Oh, the sword, bro. Man, I used this to like sneeze just now. Honkai World. Yeah, Shadow. Yeah, that's 9. That's IX. That's 1X. Nice. Oh, is that how... Whoa, she waved her... She unsheathed the sword at 9? Those are all the edit keys. Where's Kiana? Kiana Kaslana. Oh shit, guys! Okay, 1 second. I need a sneeze. I need to blow my nose. Alright, guys. Oh my god, my voice. I did a quick check on who voiced Shiraga Oni. It's voiced by, I can't read in Japanese, but it's Satoshi Hino, and Satoshi Hino voices Kevin. He really does voice Kevin. Kevin speaking with Mei. It's Miyuki Samashiro and Satoshi Hino. Okay, I gotta watch the CM one ASAP. I gotta watch the CM one ASAP. Alright, I'm done relaxing for a bit. Okay, I drank some water. Okay, now we can watch the CN one. I want to hear our Kevin in CN.
你还记得出云为何要铸刀吗？
Okay, that's legit. That's just Kevin. That's just Kevin. That's my boy. Oh, okay. Wait. Let's focus. What Kevin's voice?
很久以前，
朱花花。
800万神降临此世，戕害苍生，为祸人间，
Oh, this is a direct link at this
为救
point.
天下。
Oh,
出云国折
呀
尽7万33柄，铸以为尊。
this is exactly
后世
Divine
找
Keys.
到12名，
Even the Herrschers, it is a direct
斩多
title.
谋一神所铸，
Sword of Revelation is the Divine
可
Key.
怜
Truth is the
凡
name
人
of
法乐，
Bronya, Herrscher of
结
Truth.
构万象，
The third Herrscher of Reason. With the minds,
其二为天。可
Wait,
怜凡人
it could teach mortals the way of law, reason,
结构万象，
create miracles from the deconstruction of all things. That is literally how reason works. You have to understand and then you create.
理智律者全能的特殊性，使得这一解构工作变得更加轻松。但比起构筑熟悉的武器，更重要的是分析敌人未知的弱点，这才是属于理智律者的武器。
再造神
Create miracles from the destruction. Oh my god. Deconstruction. Yeah, you have to deconstruct it. You have to know the insides and out. We literally saw this. Velt taught Bronya about deconstruction and to ensure that you know the insides of a matter. So if you know how something is deconstructed, you know how to construct it.
其二为天，
Void sky.
占天
It's literally the void. This is like the abyss void. This is a direct link to Herrscher of the Void.
天长立尊所铸，可
Serene.
令高天变作墙，
It could form a barrier from the and the pink.
穿行
All these edic edges are supposed to prevent the calamity from falling upon Izumo. From the kamis, right? The kamis. To ensure that the kamis do not destroy Izumo and like Takamagahara. Oh, I'm still wrapping my head around everything.
可唤雷光
And this is lightning. Yeah, this is the third Herrscher, the third divine key.
撕裂长，
Able to summon lightning and meteors to rain down.
即施伐天下。
Sorry, I'm pausing so much. Sorry. I can't help it. Oh, and then the dragon. Oh, dude, wait. Kurikara. Is Kurikara parallel? Meteor rain down divine
其
punishment.
四为蓝，
Wendy.
可令烈
It's even the same, guys. Not only is the numbers the same with the Herrschers, it's also the functions: lightning, reason, truth, void, sky, lightning. Oh god, did I say lightning twice?
烈风摧折大地，云奔雨啸。
This is at this point like a frame by frame analysis, but Ju Huahua is doing such an amazing job. Ice and a Shiraga,
冻土无垠，刹
freezing
那
the land in an instant.
其六为灭，
Fate! This is supposed to be Abyss Flower. Okay, quick recap on the Herrschers, Herrscher of Reason, object creation, reconstruction of that which is understood by the user. So we know that from, I think, chapter 20, was it 23, 24? It was with Viliona, Sally, Shia, and Velt. So Velt was teaching Bronya about like the reconstruction of which you have to understand. And then we have Herrscher of the Void, Serene, K423, we know that. Herrscher of Thunder, Raiden Mei. And then Herrscher of the Wind, Herrscher of Ice. Guys, it's all the same. Literally the arrangement of it is the same. Oh yes, Abyss Flower is Herrscher of Death, Herrscher of Rebirth, which is Selig. And then we have Sentience. Okay, it's all the same. Herrscher of the Stars, Gravity Manipulation. This is during the Rhymestar arc. Herrscher of Domination, 10. Herrscher of Corruption. And then Herrscher of Rhymestar. And then K423, Herrscher of Flame Scion, Herrscher of Truth, Herrscher of Origin. We don't know the thing is, right? Did I say the like 5 times? So we have 12 Herrschers that we know that were from the previous era. That's like how the current era perceives the Herrschers, because of the Wheel of the Honkai and what Dr. Mei did, we were able to learn from the previous era, and the logic behind the Herrschers will be the same for the current era. That's crazy, by the way, she's insane. But we did have new Herrschers popping up too in the current era. Rhyme Star, Flame Scion, insane, Flame Scion, Truth, and Origin, and of course Herrscher of Finality, our beloved Kiana. So let's go back to the Myriad Celestia trailer. This is literally Honkai. This is really the essence of Honkai at this point. Sentience, binding corruption. Oh my god, I can't even. Wait, those sentinels. Humanity must defeat the Honkai. That's a line that Kevin says a lot. Like his edginess. But all of them were broken.
每一场胜利的代价都是人世的全部，而最后，这全部也尽数失
Oh
去。
no. No, not
出
again.
云国折剑12柄，
Where's the Kiana?
中铸富士照刀，
Forge them into 2 barrels.
其一为始，
2 barrels. Then where's the second? Where's the first barrel? Where's the other? Origin and the end.
其二
Herrscher of the end. Herrscher of Finality. Kiana. Did she have to?
中。
If this is a direct parallel, then this has to be Kiana. This has to be yeah.
天下铸剑74000，
Or it could also be like another Finality, right? Like it could be another persona, another like parallel. But did she have to?
47柄，唯独其一可
Only
救诸
one blade could save her. That's so Raiden. That's so yai. Other than the fact that her horns are asymmetrical and not the same length, man, she really is giving me.
可你我早已知晓，
Da, 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 da. It's a rendition to Honkai World Diva.
那救世的道路并不存在，
Da, da, da,
明日也无迹可寻。
da, da, da. It's like an
人类
orchestral
反
version.
抗众神，
The
终将
Kamigami.
自己变作
Humanity will eventually become Oni. This is his humanity must defeat the Honkai line in Honkai Star instead for Kevin.
どれほどの対価を払おうとも人類と崩壊の戦いを必ず勝利に導くと。
无论付出多少代价，人类必会战胜崩坏。
Humanity will eventually become an.
恶鬼
Oh, she's so mean, this man. She's so mean. Acheron is just like, I cannot unsee me from those eyes, those hair, the black hair, the red horns.
我们押上一切，
Oh my goodness, that scene is so nice.
只换来2个世界的覆
All
灭。
for the return of 2 worlds. Oh my goodness, she's using 7 Thunders of Retribution.
那神灵
Only
坠落的
one
昨天
sword can defeat the end, Oni.
很久以前，也是如
And then the-
初云一般美丽的地方。
Both swords broke. That sword really looks like castigation, by the way. The sword that Herrscher of Thunder wielded. Okay, this shot. You're not slick for this. You're not slick for this, hoyo-mix. What the fuck?
所以，
70,000 plus blades.
出云为何要铸刀吗？
为了一个谎言，
Because of a lie.
一个从不存在的终点，
An end that never existed at
我们早已踏入
for
它
the
的
first
阴
place.
影。
We long strode into their shadow. So this is we know how Honkai Star Rail uses their for eons, their, them, they, and in very big caps lor, in like its caps. So this is, I believe this is 9,
每一步前行
the eon of nihility. Each step forward, one that we can never take back.
都再也无法回头。
Oh, she's using it. She's like she's crying tears of red here.
直到
Oh, she reforged the blade back. The blade broke after she defeated the Oni. Until the last blade life.
那最后的刀被铸成。
The last blade, the blade that she's using is life. Not. Wu. Not. Not is like nothing, the nothingness. And that is also the essence of nihility. She reforged the blade into nothing. Like, nothing matters. Like, honestly, nothing matters at this point, yeah. Her hair turned from black to white. I think it's an extreme form of just the abyss of like nothing. It's just like self-annihilation at this point. Like I don't know like the lore behind her hair turning white, but my speculation is that because of like the self-annihilation element of nihility, I think then because now like Nine has gazed. It's been long since I gazed upon. I think Nine gazed upon her and gave her like the power of the emanator of nihility at this point. I think at like this very moment, that's when she becomes the emanator. And she uses it to slash against Nine. Oh, the lies. This is the lies. Like it was actually nothing. Was it actually nothing? Oh, I need to read the description. Definitely. These are all the edit keys. The edit edges. Keep saying keys because divine keys.
我知这世界
Nothing. It's all nothing.
如露水般短
I knew
暂，
this world was fleeting.
然而，
And yet.
然而，
Oh, Jehovah did such a good job. And yet. It's like she wants to save the world. This world is fleeting. Like there is no saving this world. But yet, she does want to do something about it. Something's going on. Then they use Honkai World Diva, and then it's like only one blade. Only one blade can defeat the Oni. Okay, guys. Alright, hoyo-verse. Where's Kiana? Where is Kiana? I'm not even kidding right now. Where's Kiana?
你还记得
And the fact that they use like the orchestral version of Honkai World Diva, I am going completely insane.
你还记得
Oh, if you go back to the start, it's like a follow up to the end as
楚
well.
为何要铸刀？
Why Izumo? Yeah, do you remember why Izumo forged these blades? Kevin says, okay, sorry, the Shiraga Oni. Shiraga means gray hair. Oni means demon. Does this Honkai Impact the players? Doesn't this remind you of Deliverance, Kevin? Demon, active Honkai reaction, gray hair, white hair, Kevin. It's literally like Deliverance, Kevin. The Shiraga Oni is the authority of finality that we see at the end. That's not Kiana. Sorry, my brain is just going haywire. Now that I am in more of a functioning brain space, so I think this is the Shiraga Oni. This is Kevin. Kevin, with the authority of finality at this point. Yeah, because we saw the Herrschers trio fight against Kevin as well, when Kevin had the authority of finality. So in here, we don't have Bronya, we don't have Kiana, but we do have Mei fighting with Kevin. I want to highlight this as well. Acheron gives you different voice lines according to the Trailblazer that you use. So it's if you use Stel, she says something else. If you use Kalos, she says this. You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crosses blades with me, much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. He crosses blades with me. Like this is the two blades. It's probably Kevin and Mei. One could argue that it's like Kiana, but I think this is indirect reference to her having to use the blade of the end to defeat the authority of finality. Here. This is in essence what Honkai is. Honkai brings this death and disaster on the world, not only for Earth in Honkai, but also all the planets before Earth. Like Finality managed to wipe out civilization, destroy the world, and then for Earth it turned into like a samsara. So it's just an endless samsara. I'm going crazy. Let's read the lore. Let's read the description, guys. Alright guys, let's read the description together. I have the rondo across countless kalpas here as well. So the dwarf planets were intertwined in each other's tragic destiny, and a dead song was scattered amongst the cave where light hid. Dual planets would be Izumo and Takagamahara. And this, for some reason, reminds me of Kiana and Mei in terms of like how their destinies are both intertwined. Seems to be intertwined in almost all universes, regardless of like what it was. It's always Kiana and Mei, and that's why a lot of Honkai fans are wondering where is Kiana. Because in Genshin we saw like the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles at the start, which really resembles Sirin, Kiana, K423. And of course, we have Raiden Shogun, and of course Honkai, Honkai Impacted, we have Raiden, and we have Kiana. And then in Honkai Gakuen 2, we also have Kiana and Mei. So the cave where light hit does remind me of this one chapter in Elysian Realm, where they spoke about like it's just figuratively about a cave and like fire, and how you are always chasing flames, like flame chaser in the cave, and that's how like the concept started. I think I can't remember for sure. It's been a while since I've played Elysian Realm. So this is when the Honkai descended onto the dual planets and caused eruption. It's like a Honkai eruption, slaughtered without mercy. Honkai, Herrschers. Yet little did they expect their peerless authority to be stolen and taken. So their peerless authority stolen, taken, and put into like this is also like the previous era, and how they contained the Honkai, the Herrschers. They took the Herrscher cause and then they forged divine keys from it. So this is also a similar concept. They took and they stole the authority and then used it to forge the majestic sentinels, 12 in number. And this is in reference to the divine keys. The first was truth, forged with the slain sovereign of revelation. Sovereign is like a ruler, if I'm not mistaken. Like ruler, Herrschers are like rulers as well. In Honkai Impacted, Veld Yang, the Herrscher of reason, is normally called like sovereign as well, like sovereign of anti-entropy, like the ruler of anti-entropy. So sovereign also gives me like the, hey, is this supposed to be reason? Okay, law and order. This is the basic concepts behind reason as well for Honkai Impact, to dissect all things and to recreate miracles. Yeah, deconstruction and construction. This is the basic. This is literally reason. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. The more I'm reading, the more I'm like getting super like goosebumps here. This is crazy. This is another crazy one. This is in reference to Void. Herrscher of the Void. I don't have to say this, right? This is Herrscher of Thunder. This is like, I think, the most direct link to Honkai we've seen Honkai Star at this point. My goodness. I almost forgot. Honkai is in, like, the word Honkai is in Honkai Star. I'm just kidding. Actually, this gives me both Owl and also Anna Sherak. It's like Rhyme Star, because freeze and steal the very order of time. I think this is very Star. This is very like Herrscher of Star as well. So one could argue that this is both Ice and also Star. Okay, this is Rebirth. This is Life and Death. It could make flowers bloom and cover barren graves. Life and death. Herrscher of Life and Death. To dance in a cycle and dissipate. The seventh was Flare. Probably Flame. Flame Scion. Forged with the Slain Flame Bringer. This could also be linked to the previous era. So we have Herrscher of Flames, but in the current era, it's Herrscher of Flame Scion. But the funny thing is that Flame Scion has 4, or was it 5? 4 cores within her. Okay, so I'm watching Everlasting Flames, the Honkai Impacted animation short. This is when Herrscher of Flame Scion awakens with the power of her friends. So we have 4. Okay, Gem of Haste. So I think Flame Scion, like Haste, if it's like a direct link, it probably mainly is the Gem of Haste, mainly is like Herrscher of Flames, because these other 3 cores, I think, Fuhua, Reason, Fuhua, Bronya, and also Sirin, they are all like, I think it's a special case for Flame Scion. So I think in Honkai style, like the Flare is Flame. And the 8 was Thought. I think this is Sentience. Yeah, this is Sentience, most likely, like Thought, right? Sentience, Mind. The 9 was Root. Now, this one sounds like I can argue. One could argue that this is the Herrscher of Stars, because Herrscher of Stars is like gravity manipulation, and this is like command islands to float into the heavens. Gravity manipulation, I think. The 10 was Form. Masses join in unity. for endless forms to ebb and flow as one. This is so in reference to domination. Controls over a large sum of people, connected consciousness to form army. This is form, right? Yeah, the 10 was form. The 11 was bind. Yeah, okay, this one is binding. The 12 was maul. This one actually sounds like it's corruption. Recapping over here, we have 12 Sentinels keys in direct linkage to the 12 divine keys of Honkai Impacted, and we can also link this to the Herrschers. But then in the current era, when Mei went into the Elysian realm, spoke to Alicia, and there was supposedly like 14, right? So 13 Herrscher, which no one really knows about, and then the 14th Herrscher is the Herrscher of Finality, the Herrscher of the End, Kiana. So the 13th Herrscher was actually a lie, is what Alicia says. So Alicia is the Herrscher of Origin, Herrscher of Human Ego. And so now in the current era, we have like new Herrschers like Herrscher of Truth, Herrscher of Flame Scion, Herrscher of Finality, and Herrscher of Origin. Which in the previous era, like it wasn't really known to be, because Alicia, I think, like, if I'm not mistaken, this is all very hazy in my mind, Alicia wanted it to be kind of like hidden in the form of like the 13th Herrscher, but actually she is like the first ever Herrscher that descended onto Earth, and she loved humanity. One was Origin and the other named N. Kiana, Mei, isn't this also like very in parallel with like the lore itself here too? The dual planets were intertwined in each other's tragic destiny. One was Origin and the other named N, Takagamahara and Izumo. The sounds of lamentation. The sounds of lament of the fallen. We can hear the orchestral version. I'm not crazy. It's literally there. There are some harmonies that sounds a lot like it. The losers return to the void, and it could also be the shadows, right? Like the Yaoyozoro no Makagami and its army returned to its void. So the Honkai went back to where it came from. The Honkai got sealed somewhere. So the winners would be Mei, will be Acheron. Acheron became nothing, not. Walking backwards towards divinity. Okay, this sounds like Finality actually. Devoid of humans, Oni and Kami. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Witnessed by the Great Sun. The Great Sun is basically just a black hole, which is 9. And everything became self-annihilation at this point. Completely devoid of humans, Oni and Kami. This is the craziest thing that I have actually read, and as a Honkai Impacted player and Honkai Star Rail player, it is becoming even more tied together at this point. This is the strongest linkage to the Honkai concept, the Honkai in Honkai Impacted. Acheron's planet, Izumo and Takagamahara, had experienced something like a Honkai eruption, and this is the first of what we know. I cannot fathom how much is going to be revealed in her backstory. Apparently we're going to have an adventure with Vel. I think Vel is gonna go crazy as well. Vel is gonna be like, wait, or he's gonna be like, I know of this, like I know what's going on already. I wonder whether Eon of Nihility 9 also sometimes reminds me of the Authority of Finality in Honkai Impact, just because of how it looks like a black blob, and then like Authority of Finality also kind of looks like a blob with an eye, like a big eye. I want to go back to the part where they gave us a glimpse of Acheron's memories in like starlight forms. Alright, the flowers, Acheron. I think this is the world of Izumo before the Honkai descended, the Yorozuku. I can't remember the name. And many have mentioned that like this looks like a soldier, but also this looks like that one scene in Lament of the Fallen towards the end where Kiana was on the ground and Mei was just, if saving you is a sin, I'll gladly be a sinner. This is probably Acheron. She did also mention in the Penacony storyline that there was someone that stood shoulder to shoulder with her, and I think this is that person. And you know how there's like dual planets, two, one life and one end. 2 blades, like 2 of like and everything, and then she's also like standing shoulder to shoulder with someone here. If you use Stell, she talks of an old friend, and I think this old friend is this person that we see here at the back. Is that Kiana? Is that a variant of Kiana? Alright guys, let's watch the EN trailer. Allegra Clark and also Sean Link is the Kevin Kaslana. Shiraga Oni. Okay, I want to hear his voice.
Do you still remember why Izumo forged these blades?
Oh, nice. Allegra Clark.
Because in times past, when the Yao Yorozu no Kami descended
Ooh,
here,
that was so good though.
they wrought death and disaster on this world and its people. To save the world, Izumo splintered 70,033 blades.
I really like
and forged them
Allegra
into
Clark
the 12
as
sentinels.
Raiden Mei. As Acheron, I mean. Good lord.
The first was truth, forged by the Sovereign of Revelation.
Okay. But Yaku makes a great
Could teach
Raiden
mortals
Shogun
the
as
way
well.
of the law and create miracles from the deconstruction of all things. The second was sky, forged by the eternal zenith. It could form a barrier from the firmament and prevent
I just feel so
gods
like
of misery from passing through. The third was
overwhelming. Is
able to
what I'm
summon
feeling.
lightning to rend the heavens and meteors to rain down divine punishment. The fourth was mist, able to break earth and tear cloud with biting wind and rain. The fifth was
I really
frost,
love Honkai, man.
freezing the land in an instant.
Not the Honkai, but like the
sixth
Honkai Impact
was
in the
fate.
game. So
The restless cycle of life and death. Then there was flare, thought, root, form, bind, maw. With those sentinels, we seized on tomorrow's expectation, winning victory after victory.
oh, the sound, like she,
All of them were broken.
oh, both like the ENVAs did such a
Price
great
of
job
every
here.
victory was a
She
world
really
in its
encapsulated it.
entirety.
Soft
And in
spokenness.
the end, that entirety was lost.
Because like you can
And
hear
so
the battered
Izumo
voice in her.
splintered 12 sentinels and forged them into 2 bearers. The first was Origin. The second
Origin,
was End.
Finality and
The
Origin.
world forged 70,047 blades, and only one could save Izumo.
The shadows reminds me of like part 2 shadows as well.
But you and I both know the road to
Langshu
salvation
and
does
Oshia.
not exist.
Actually,
There is
wait,
no
now that I think about it,
trust.
Oshia and Langshu is also like a land below and above. And this is also like
Resisting
Takagamahara
the
and
Kamigami,
Izumo.
Humanity will eventually
sorry,
become Oni. We pawned everything, all for the destruction of 2 worlds.
Oh, this has more linkages than I
In
thought.
times
The Honkai
past,
Impact, not only part 1 but part 2.
Takamagahara, upon which
The concepts, I mean.
was surely as beautiful as Izumo.
If you have played part 2,
So,
chapter 1, then you,
Do
yeah,
you still
like
remember
Oshia and
why
Langshu.
Izumo forged these blades?
Because of a lie. An end that never existed.
An end that never existed.
We long since strode into their shadow.
Oh, the music
Each
and then
step
the
forward
like
one that we can
the
never.
orchestral. The orchestral.
Until the last blade
Honkai wo
is forged
diva.
into
Sekai no utahime.
not.
Not. Nihility. Nothing. So this is when the Eon of Nihility 9 gazed on her and gave her that power.
I knew this world was fleeting.
Nothing. Like this is such a great like concept.
And yet,
It's such a good
And yet.
metaphorical way of showing you about nothing. Like and yet, she still wants to save the world, huh? And yet she still wants to save her friend that stood side by side with her. We don't see that friend that stood side by side with her. We see the other person that she crosses blades with. So the person that spoke here is Shiraga Oni, a grey-haired demon. When I spoke about Oshia and Langshu, this is what I meant. So in part 2, chapter 1, Perception, the one-fifth of the shoe of gadgets, Ajita, same voice, same way as Kiana, by the way, Tao Tian. did talk about the structure, the layout, the structure of Osha Langqiu and also the Sea of Data. I do think that it kind of has the resemblance to Izumo and also Takagamahara. However, we are lacking that Sea of Data in terms of like, because this is 3 areas, right? But we are lacking that. Perhaps like that layer, Sea of Data, is the layer where the sky, where Nihility resides on. So when Nine witnessed the world, I think that's like the Sea of the Data. That's if you're talking about parallels here, yeah. So Osha Langqiu, top to bottom, and then the sea trying to engulf everything, which is like, at the same time, it kind of reminds me of Nihility 9, not trying to engulf everything, but basically just self-annihilation, just making the world devoid of humanity, Oni, and also Kami, right? Guys, doesn't this remind you of Tlaloc? That monster being that Sele had to fight, and after that, like, her Show of Reason got activated. Wait, yeah, this one. Yeah, the 2 arms and then the face. Okay, we can't see the face. I found it. You can see the monster's face here, Tlaloc. Oh, this one is a nice picture as well of Tlaloc. Okay, that's too small. Okay, yeah, this is nice. Tlaloc. Okay, I don't know whether you see it, but I kind of see it. So let me know your thoughts as well about this, like the Tlaloc and this dude. In the Penacony story, we did also hear Acheron mention about someone, like she quoted someone, and this is literally a direct quote to Sakura from the previous era. So one of the flame chasers in Honkai Impacted. I think since this plot is very much reminiscent with the previous era's plot, she could have fought with more than like one person that stood shoulder to shoulder with her. She could have like more like flame chasers, like companions. However, I think maybe what makes her like devoid, what makes her like Nihility, everything means nothing to her. Not just because like Nihility has gazed on her. After she has fought against the Authority of Finality, she forged the blade, and then after that, like, her blade becomes not. She realizes that everything's a lie, but yet, like, towards the end, she says like, and yet, it feels like, although everything means nothing now, although we know that this world will definitely end in nothing, I still want to like protect my friends. I still want to save it. I still want to hold on to the memories and I still want to hold on to these memories that I've had with my companions. Glory to the 13, right? 13 Flame Chasers. I do think it has some form of connection, but I don't know for sure. I think we can speculate that. During the dance with Black Swan, we also saw glimpses of like happy faces, like people, humans. And then Acheron, I believe this is Acheron in Izumo. So we know that she probably had companions previously, and I think like it might be something like the Flame Chasers, because she said, yeah, someone said to me before. And then she quotes Sakura from previous era, from the Elysian Realm in Honkai Impact. Since the Shiraga Oni did mention that humanity will become Oni, I think maybe Acheron did almost become like the Oni at one point, and that led to this soldier wanting to shoot at Acheron, because this soldier probably thought that Acheron became an Oni as well. But unfortunately, maybe she couldn't control her powers when she forged one of the blades in time. And this is probably after her companions died, fighting against the Kami. Acheron is like walking solemnly and alone.
First was Origin.
This literally, like, this words, right?
The second.
This words reminds me. These words are like, I gotta show this. So like, Honkai Star players that do not play Honkai Impact, this PV, like, just watch this PV. Like, at the start is also Kevin. The same VA. JPV. And then we have the Flame Chasers, previous era. But we are still human. Control of Origin. Origin is an end, but Finality is a beginning. Oh my goodness! So where's Kiana? We need Kiana and Saru as well. Like the words, guys. Now, like, it's coming. The design of the words reminds me of like Finality. For sure, Finality. And like Origin. yeah, this part when she fights over here, this charge attack that she does reminds me of, doesn't this kind of also remind you of Acheron's skill? Like, bro. Finality! The form of ego is the meaning of origin. They really, it's crazy, it's insane here. Her show of origin, like, also reminds me of Acheron so much because of that domain of expansion that she does in the ulti. Hey guys, future zKodla here editing the video, and I recently saw someone talking about how Hokushin Mei, the Gunsger Z Mei, has this transformation in-game that also looks very similar to what Acheron did when she reforged her blade. Play it right now. So here she forges her blade as well. Where, yeah, I don't play Gunsger Z, but this is a really nice reminiscent and callback, because Honkai World Diva has been seen a lot as like the Lemon of the Fallen song, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, Honkai World Diva was first heard and was first known as Gunsger Z Mei's song, right? And then it goes into Raiden Mei, and then after this, now we hear it in Acheron as well. So of course we have to give full credit to Gunsger Z as well. I don't play Gunsger Z yet, and I'm saying it again, so I don't know I can't link the references with Gunsger Z, but I do know that there are a lot of references to the game as well. This is another Honkai game, Honkai Gakuen 2. So yeah, let me know as well if you guys have any like analysis, any ideas of like more linkages to Hokushin Mei and Acheron as well. I would love to hear them. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Honkai Impact players, I'm very certain you are feeling the same way as I am. Very excited with all these linkages, direct linkages to the Herrschers, the Divine Keys, Finality, Origin, and how it all links to Honkai Star Rail, right? Like, we are finally seeing like the Honkai in Honkai Star Rail, the Honkai Impact. So even Xiaoji has mentioned that the universe, this is the Honkai universe, and all of them like have linkages to each other. So we are seeing that first direct link, and I cannot wait for more links in the future for what is going on with Acheron. What, like, her backstory is the most important thing in my mind right now. Like, Penacony's story can wait. I just want to play a companion quest at this point. And for Honkai Star Rail players that do not play Honkai Impact, let me know your thoughts as well about what, like, how you find this concept. Like, I am very interested to know your thoughts, guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day ahead, guys. I have to go and eat lunch now. Have a good time playing Honkai. Have fun playing Honkai, guys. Bye!